All right, before we go further, we have to review the reactions in solution that you have seen before, and I'm sure you will recognize some of this. All right. All right, first one. So we have a precipitation reaction. Remember the solubility rule. So in the precipitation reaction, of course, in water. So two solutions, we have silver nitrate, potassium chloride, mix them together. A solid product is formed. So we have silver chloride, precipitate our solution right here. Right? And the precipitate is a driving force which is make this reaction happen. All right. We draw the ionic equation together, cancel out the spectator ion. We have the a net ionic equation right there. What's really happening? The next one is an acid-base reaction, right? So we have an acid as at a base to make salt and water. Always get salt and water, and the formation of water is a driving force. Okay, water is really stable, and any reaction that form water is usually spontaneous reaction. All right, so the molecular equation, so you can write an acid and a base and water and a salt. All right, you can write the ionic equations, split anything that you can split them up in water, so do so. So split them up, perchloric acid, potassium hydroxide, water, you can split up, that's a solvent now. Okay, and potassium chloride split up to potassium ion and perchlorate ion. And you can see that there are a couple of spectators ion, cancel them out, you're gonna get the net ionic equation, which is making water. Okay, another one, so we have a metal displacement reaction. We have seen it, but we haven't talked about it quite a lot. So this one a reduction, oxidation, but we haven't talked about it a lot. So so we have this reaction are example of single displacement reaction. A solution contain an ion of one metal. So we have silver nitrate and put an element metal into it, right? And this one, the copper 2 is formed, right? So silver nitrate. All right, this one is an example of a single displacement reaction. So we call it metal displacement reaction. You have seen before, but we haven't talked a lot about it. So it's more like oxidation reduction. Yeah, just maybe you're familiar with that. You heard about it before, I know. In this one, so basically copper and silver just switch place, right? We have a solution of silver nitrate and a copper element copper, just metal copper dip into it. Silver we go replace can react with the copper metal, and then they exchange, so we get a copper 2 plus floating around to the solution. If you still remember the copper 2 solution, the color of the solution is blue, so it turned blue a little, start turning blue, right? And the silver start forming on the plate of copper. Okay, right? So we have copper go oxidation, and silver plus silver ion go reduction. All right. Okay, all right, now we're going to talk about all this reaction in stoichiometry.